Hello, everyone. Happy Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Of course, I'm back with some word on the curb. Let me light my incense. I'm going to use baby powder. Yeah, baby powder. No, Keisha, you're not going out. No, you're going to wait. We may go out later. Yeah, you done got spoiled, girl. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we got some word on the curb, honey. And now, this Diddy verdict, okay, in the Diddy trial, uh, there's something about one of the jurors, okay. Well, I don't know. Okay, let me backtrack. It's something about the jurors, okay. I don't know if it's just one, but I know there's one, okay, that goes by the name of George that just been easy girl, okay, just telling all the business, and apparently they're not supposed to discuss the jurors or whatever, okay, or they were doing it during the trial. They were not supposed to discuss with each other, okay, while the trial was going on, or other people. They just weren't supposed to discuss it, okay. They're supposed to watch the trial, okay, and use their own, come up with their own verdict, okay. And he just been busy telling everybody business, including his own, about how the jury had came to the conclusion, what they thought about Cassie, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but anyway, bottom line is, it could lead to the judge overturning the verdict. Now, and then there's another thing that the judge could do. I can't remember, but he can't be charged, okay? He can't be charged for the same crime twice, meaning that, I don't know what's the other action, because Tisa Talks was talking about it. Tisa Talks was talking about another action, okay? They got the double jeopardy law, so you can't be charged for the same thing twice. So if they throw it out, they throw it out. They can't charge you with it though, okay? Now, in the other case where the judge overturns the verdict, okay, usually from me reading, I did some little research, okay, and usually they do that in the civil. This is criminal, okay. Now, in the civil, they can take it to a higher court, and he can overrule the judge's ruling, okay, However, the judge in the criminal case, what he can do is he can overturn that verdict, okay, and have it retried. So that would be like a mistrial. Now, that I think is something he probably should have did when they first came back talking about they couldn't come to a unanimous decision on one of the counts. And he told them to go back in, okay, because they hadn't spent that much time anyway, which they hadn't, okay. But the thing about it, we had the weekend, the July 4th weekend coming up. People were rushed. They wanted to get this over with. They've been on the trial, on the jury, okay, watching this mess go back and forth. Then they had to come up with a verdict, okay. Here comes the 4th of July weekend. People ready to go home, okay. Then we have okay, now I lost what I was. We had something else going on with the jury, with this situation. Okay, now I'm just thinking that he should have maybe, even though I didn't want it, because we wanted a verdict. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted a verdict. Okay, I wanted a guilty verdict, but I wanted a verdict. Okay, I wanted something, and I think, okay, he maybe should have just said, even though everybody didn't want to go through this again, he may have should have said a mistrial. Okay, after it was all said and done, he missed that opportunity. He should have took it on. Okay. However, the jury, he was correct. That's what I was going to say. He was correct in saying that the jury hadn't deliberated that long anyway. Okay, they were just ready to go. They didn't want to be bothered. They sat there through the freaking trial for what, 2 months, a month and a half, and they were ready to go. And then here we come with the July 4th weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to become of this. Okay. Or y'all let me know what y'all think. Or they could just let it go. Okay. And let nature take its course. Okay. And that's with the lawsuits and stuff going on. Okay. Yes. So thought I'd throw that out there. Now, we also got some more, okay, on Mr. Trump. Oh, did I show? I got to show y'all. Oh, wait. Just came to me. Honey, I didn't know how to share it on my channel. Okay. Create a post. I don't know. Okay. I think I was on the other channel. But honey, okay, let me get I took a snapshot. Girl, okay. Girl, they talking about Donald Trump. Girl. Donald Trump was on the golf course, girl, and turned around. Ooh, and that do not look like dirt. That does not look like dirt, people. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, so anyway, this post was talking about how it was showing the expressions on people's faces being around Trump. Remember I told you they said he stank? Yeah. And honey, I don't know what they do, girl. He got his arm around him. Oh my God. Okay, here's the thing. Child. That's our president of the United States. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Wow. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I had to show you. I took this so I could come here and show you guys, okay? And they were talking about, okay, let me see where I was going with this. I have 2 things, okay? Word on the curve, okay? And they have been doing like a little investigation or, stuff going on, okay? And this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And I'm saying that because I can't find the article just yet. But the FEMA, I believe it's the FEMA, okay, the services, okay, that they had, there was something a couple of years back. I don't know if they extended help to the Philippines. They had a big fire, okay, and they were talking about, let me see if I could just pull this up, about the victims exchanging sexual favors for everyday items from FEMA. I mean, y'all need to stop this, okay? Let me see, how should I word it? Okay, so I can, okay, that's just a damn shame, okay? Exchanging sexual favors, okay, for everyday items. That they were entitled to anyway. Um, Let me see. FEMA accused of sexual misconduct. Let's see what that does. That. Ooh, see, a whole bunch of stuff that came up. Now this stuff was back in 2018. Uh, Now, I don't know if this is the one that I was looking for, okay, but apparently there seems to be quite a few allegations. So, uh, okay, this is not what I'm looking for. FEMA accused of sexual misconduct in the Philippines because they said that the Philippines. Oh, they got a Filipino preacher. He's on the run from sexual abuse charges. Child. In the Philippines, he's accused of abuse, sexual abuse, and human trafficking. Now, the Philippines is known for that. Philippines is known for that. Okay. Now, you heard they going off what they did with the Epstein files. Now they saying they don't have a list. Now, see, here's my thing. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, 1 minute I hear the Epstein list. The next minute I hear the Epstein files. Okay, and to me, those are two different things. I mean, the Epstein list of people could be in the Epstein files, but that shouldn't be the only thing in the file. So when they say files and lists, to me, it's like two separate things. So what are they talking about? They say the list is gone. They say there is no list. Okay. So they hollering foul. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that. That's word on the curb. They're calling people calling foul. They said, how can it be not be a list? Okay. And you charge that lady and she's serving prison. So if there's no list, there's no charge. Okay, I'm still trying to look for the if I can find the article. Because this is talking about a preacher, but I'm not talking about United Nations. Oh my God, it's really sad. Uh, They got too much going on. Okay. But anyway, so that's what I'm hearing. On the allegations, okay, of the people, the Filipinos, some of the Filipino accusers, they've had to exchange sex for your general supplies from FEMA. And they were doing it too. They said they did it. They've exchanged sexual favors, okay, to get the supplies, in order to get the supplies that they were supposed to get anyway from FEMA. Okay. Now, my thing is this: Donald Trump, okay, now, from my understanding, they're saying, did Donald Trump get rid of FEMA? He hasn't gotten rid of it yet. They're talking about he should be getting rid of it, but he hasn't gotten rid of it yet, to my understanding. Okay. Now, this thing with the and my thing is, why would sex even come to mind, okay, when you're trying to help these people that have suffered from a disaster, okay, and are in need of help? They're sending aid, and you're using the aid to get sexual favors. Oh, the devil is just, just running amok. Just running amok, okay? Um, and so I'm wondering, okay, because the thing about it is they're still in this disaster. They're still looking for victims, okay? And all I keep seeing in the news is Donald Trump doing something else that has nothing to do with the flood or the people in Texas. He's over there. Oh, uh, he's supposed to be going to Scotland at the end of this month because of a golf. They built a big old golf course out there and named it after his mother, his deceased mother. And he's supposed to be going out there, okay, at the end of this month. Okay. Do you think he'll go out there? He's also supposed to be making a trip to it's not Canada. Canada's too close, somewhere further out. He's supposed to be making a trip. Uh, hold on. They got they got some new stuff. Ooh, they trying to reverse the release of the Epstein files. Now the federal workers are worried about their jobs. Okay. You know that okay, I don't know if he was a senator, okay, a congressman, okay, but you know the people that got shot, the couple that got shot and killed, okay, right? Two couples got shot. One couple died and one couple was survived. And the lady, okay, she missed him. I think he went to her house and she wasn't home. So she dodged the bullet. Okay. So anyway, they had their funeral. Do you know Trump did not attend those people's funeral? Biden suffered from cancer. And they said that his cancer spread to his bones. Once the cancer gets to your bones, uh, all they could do is put you in palliative care. And then from palliative care, you go into the last phase. Okay. Oh, I'm at a loss for words. I'm all over the place. But anyway, Biden attended the funeral and he even kneeled down on one knee, in submission. Oh, so they sending his little butt to jail. Yeah, George Santos. Okay. Yeah. I always get him mixed up with the other Santos, the Florida governor. But yeah, they convicted his little butt. So he was sentenced to 7 years. He's the one that was wearing the makeup. They caught him wearing drag. Okay. Now this is the man that was against the gays, but they got him in drag. Him. So he was convicted of wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. Okay. So he's going to be taken to the feds. So I hear that basically it's a boys' camp. Okay. You know, instead of going there for a few weeks or a few months, you go there for a few years. So, oh, look what he said. Okay, I know that's right. He said, I'm not suicidal. I'm not depressed. I have no intentions of harming myself. And I will not willingly engage in any sexual activity while I'm in there. Okay. So before y'all even try to say that I killed myself, I'm letting y'all know now. I'm not suicidal. I'm not depressed. Okay. See, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. See, that's the same statement Diddy need to make, okay, before they roll his butt up out of there, okay? I'm not suicidal, y'all. I'm not depressed. So if I die, it wasn't by my hands. If anything comes out suggesting otherwise, consider it a lie. So he's saying this, okay, the statistics around what happens to gay men in BOP custody are horrifying. What's BOP custody? Okay, so he said he putting that out there. So if something happens to him, it's no confusion. Okay, it is no confusion. Don't let it. I did not kill myself. Oh my God, that's sad. And he posted on Twitter, honey. Mm, mm, mm. That's a shame you have to post that. Okay, but he posted that on Twitter. Wow. Oh, okay. Trump asked the leader of Liberia. Okay, he asked the president, the leader of Liberia, where he learned his English from. But English is their primary. Okay, wait. I can't even finish the sentence. That's their language. Mm, this was 5 hours ago. Just dumb. Now, you're supposed to get a briefing and stuff on before you go to another country. Okay. And if I'm going to another country and I'm going to meet somebody, the first thing I want to know, do they speak English? Now, I don't know. I don't have to know that English is their primary language. Okay, because it doesn't have to be. But I want to know the person I'm talking to, do they speak English? Okay, I want to know before I even get there. Hmm, hmm, hmm. So the country's official language is English, but okay. So the people there will give Don some credit. The people there, okay, were speaking in different languages. So he probably had people from different countries. And when the leader took to the microphone, okay, he spoke English. See, wow. So yeah, because there's a lot of people, believe it or not, uh, in Africa, okay, in that country, in China, in that country, that speak English, fluent English. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So in this country, okay, this country, Liberia, yeah, Liberia, okay, they speak English. Okay. They may be surrounded with other countries that don't speak English, but they speak English. Okay. See, because a lot of these countries, even if they don't speak English, they still speak a different language from that language. Y'all quiet today. What's up? Okay. It's hump day. Y'all done got over your you done got over the hump. Y'all quiet. Okay. It's all downhill now. Yeah. Mhm. But anyway, that was interesting. So they are scrambling to defend the reversal of the Epstein files. And like I said, now they're saying they don't exist. There was no files. Okay. Um, they may have deleted the files. There was some files. Okay. But they were deleted. So now they're trying to figure out how to tell you that they trashed the files after all this time. And I think too is Like I said, it keeps running parallel with Diddy in his situation. Okay, they both going in the same direction, parallel. Okay, and this is just like the Diddy parties. Okay, nobody wants to be associated with Diddy's parties. Nobody wants to be associated with Epstein. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if they're on the list or not. It don't matter to you. Okay, they don't want to be seen with these people. Okay, it's a bad look. People just okay, and you know we go make assumptions. I see you at a Diddy party, I'm gonna look at you sideways. I ain't gonna lie. hmm And there was a lot of celebrities at them Diddy parties. hmm Now these weren't white parties. Okay, these were the first level. And I'm looking at you sideways, okay? Because I want to know that you go into one of those rooms. Did you go to the next level? But anyway, not my problem, not my business. So that's what they saying on poor little Epstein. So he had to be put on the sex offenders list, Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, he had to register as a sex offender. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he said he was going to release those files along with the J.F. Kennedy files and the Martin Luther King files. Okay, he said he was going to release that. Now we still stuck on the Epstein files. Ain't nobody said anything about the other files that's supposed to be released. Okay, because they still waiting on Epstein. So I'm gonna tell y'all now that they say, okay, there was no incriminating list. Now, how is the list incriminating? Just because you on a list, okay, my name is there, yeah, what? Okay. I was at a party, yeah, what? Okay. No incriminating list. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he never went to trial. Oh, he was killed. He died in his cell by suicide, they say, okay, while awaiting trial. Awaiting trial. Okay. So, and they're accusing the FBI of hiding information. Of course, they're going to hide information, just like they're probably hiding information on the Diddy. Now, don't Diddy? Why Diddy don't got no file? Epstein got a file. Where's the Diddy files? Okay, we need Diddy files. There's Diddy files, right? Diddy files with the tapes, the list, the baby oil, and everything. Well, he don't have a file. He got a box, big old box. I'm just rambling. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Oh, so Biden's doctors are invoking the fifth. Okay, they're invoking the Fifth Amendment in House probe of his president's health. Okay, This is crazy. I think I'm gonna send this George Santos to my mama. Oh, she said, they've been talking about that for years. She's talking about the Sierra View Hospital. That's the name of the state hospital out here that she used to work at. Now, I heard that they were supposed to be closing, but they never closed. But now she's wondering if they're gonna close because of the cuts that Trump is making. So the thing about it is a lot of this stuff that we are seeing doesn't go into effect until next year. Okay. Now, I don't know when. I'll have to look that up next year because is it going to be before the primaries or wait, not the primaries, the midterms or after? Oh, JD Vance made some Epstein tweets and they're coming back to haunt him. Hmm. Hmm. See, and Pam Bondi said that the list was sitting on her desk, okay, right now, and it's going to be released. Okay, she's just trying to get some attention, trying to steal a little piece of the spotlight. Whether she was lying or telling the truth, okay, she trying to steal. Now, the tape that they have on Epstein when he was awaiting trial, a whole minute of that tape is missing. Oh, so Vance tweeted seriously. Okay, we need to release the Epstein list. That's what Vance said. He backpedaling and pussy popping. Okay, you know what they be doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, and my thing is, okay, why are they even dangling around with these Epstein files? What's so big about the Epstein files? Why are they even dangling it around in the air? Okay. Oh, we got the files. Oh, we don't got the files. Oh, there's a list. Oh, there's not a list. What? Okay. You know they lying though, allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. This is my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Whatever files there were, whatever list there was, okay, you was bragging, okay, only for you to go back and say that there is no list, okay. So there was a list. Now, if it was, I don't understand what the big thing. I thought we were looking for there was footage. I thought there was video. You see what I'm saying? So when they say the Epstein files, I'm thinking that there's lists and whatever they collected evidence, okay, on Epstein. They had to have evidence on him. They had the man in jail. Okay. Matter of fact, he was over there and he was there in the same spot. Oh. So he died allegedly by suicide while he was waiting on trial in that same facility that Diddy is in now as we speak, waiting for sentencing. Okay. So I didn't really trip off of that. Okay. But they were talking about, uh, oh, Diddy gonna come up dead and stuff. I'm like, no, nah, he ain't coming up dead. Okay. This some faint fact. Okay. They didn't already had Epstein pop up dead, claiming it's a suicide. Okay. Right. Footage missing, people sleep, don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now you got Diddy up in there. You can't have the same thing happen twice. Okay. So that's might be why he's still alive. So when they release his butt, there's no telling. Okay. Or when he goes to prison, if he goes to serve some time, okay, he's he's a walking duck. He's a walking target. Whether he's in prison or out, if they have a target on his back, there's a target on his back. Okay. And if they're gonna off him, it's gonna likely be in one of those two places because they've already used this MDC, Metropolitan Department of Corrections. Oh no, Metropolitan Detention Center. Okay, they already used that allegedly. See what I'm saying? Man ain't even went to trial and he dead. And wasn't he on suicide watch? Oh my God. Okay. Y'all not saying nothing. I've been on here for almost an hour. Let me say, oh, and I'm not used to this. Usually I don't even stay on this long when nobody's responding. Okay. But anyway, I had to come bring y'all some word on the curb. And when I bring some word on the curb, I have something to say. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I'm probably forgetting something and I'll remember it when I click off. Mm. Well, people, okay, so the GOP tax bill includes a $6,000 senior deduction. And here's who qualifies. So this is a pledge to end taxes on Social Security. Okay. So they trying to milk this. Okay, see, they're doing stuff to, if I can't do it this way, I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. In regards to Social Security, okay, retirement benefits, and even Medicare. You know what I'm saying? You should never let anybody touch that. Okay. The only reason why they want to touch it, okay, is because they want that money. There's money stockpiled, okay? Your money that they have been deducting out of your check all these years and collecting interest. Woo! Wee! Okay. And they want to get a hold of your money. They want to privatize it, okay? So that they can get the interest off of your money. They're not going to give it to you. They're going to keep it. Okay. They want to privatize it. So the seniors qualify for 2,000, 3,600 if you're a couple, okay? And they want to increase that to 6,000, 12,000 if you're a couple. Okay, wait, let me take that back. That's an additional. They said additional. So that's actually a total of 8,000. So I believe that a lot of low income seniors are not going to see that money because they don't get tax deducted anyway. See what I'm saying? Okay. Hmm. So this will probably go into effect on what, next year's taxes, if it goes into effect. Well, they said the bill was passed, right? That big beautiful bill. So anyway, I'm going to end it with that note. And if I see anything else come up about this tax deduction that benefits us, okay, as in lower income, then I'll talk about it. Other than that, okay, I really don't have anything to say about it at the moment. So give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and don't forget, I need some more people. I need 5 more people to go over there on my um Anna's Intuition. Oops, I do this every time. Every time. My new channel, Anna's Intuition, and subscribe, please, so I can go live. I need a few more people to go over there. Okay, I really appreciate it. This means a lot. I'll be able to go live. I'll be able to talk on there like I'm talking on here. Uh, Only I'll be doing cards. Okay, if you want some readings, I will do you readings. Okay, because it helps me to practice. Okay, and get more spiritual and increase my intuition. Ooh, it's getting dark in here. I'm gonna have to start turning on lights. But with that said, stay blessed. Bye.